let everybody be prepared psychologically for a win or lose. Just like you invest in business, you either get it or you lose it. So just be prepared and have plan B. Hata kama ni kwenda just go back to the house and stay 6 months and compensate the time you lost with your family, but then ensure that plan number 2 is still your plan. Then of course there is the issue of networking and maintaining your balance in the party. We have had people, let me use the word rewarded, for being loyal to the party.
Okay.
But like my colleagues said, women, we no longer want to be rewarded for the sake of being rewarded. Reward me because I have a diploma in ICT, give me a work in the ICT department. Yes. Don't take me to Bunge, and Bunge was not my initial calling.
Yeah.
So that's what we are calling for women. Because like for me, I have my plan up to plan number 5. And I can tell you my networks, even outside politics, will work for me after politics. I either go to business, I go back to teaching, not necessarily where I came from, or I just have something else to do. But let us just be prepared for a win or lose. I want to put a little bit into the issue of the vice president, and I want to say yes, we are ready for a
vice president
woman,
or president?
A vice president.
At the moment,
yes. The woman vice president, we are ready for one in the season.
Yes.
But even a woman president, we are ready. And that's why we even have these academies coming up, already letting the women own the title.
Okay.
But I have one proposal, that let the woman also be taken through a competitive process. Right now, we have very many runners for presidency in the country. But I want to ask all of us one question that we can even take home. Who, while those presidents or those people that are vying for presidency right now, were they nominated democratically? Did you hear a nomination? Did you hear, like, for example, there was me and Kimemia got the party ticket. And even the women, now you see the vice president is what we want to subject to a process over there, hakaeleweki, but of course the big man's interest has to come first. Women, we want to outgrow that, hata kama ni nominations. In 2027, I hope when we are doing party nominations, can we also do party nominations for vice president and the president? So that now we are able to at least say we've leveled the playing field.
Men are very crafty. They say that women, we hate each other. But let me tell you, there is nothing like that. That is a notion that we have deconstructed long time ago. Women, they love each other. If you look at the chamas, which chamas do well? It's the women-led chamas. So the men, they are very clever. They use women to come and deconstruct. You know, enda usubue Kimemia, tumtume huko. They will not say a fellow man. No, they'll say a woman, so that now it looks like it's a fight for the women. And that is what we are saying in this country. I think we have come of age. We have come of age. Our men in the political parties, because they're the ones who decide. They go into boardrooms and they decide. Now we have to come open. We have to be very transparent. And everything, as Dr. is saying, let us also next time have a nomination for the deputy presidents. And I thank God, because let me tell you, I don't know how I would have had those nominations. Daktari, congrats. I am vying at the Democratic Party of Kenya, and I thank them. They gave me the party, the party ticket, the certificate. I have the nomination. But I'm telling you, the nominations, when you hear men, they say they are shambolic. As I don't know what we are going to say about it, because they are very funny. You know, there is somebody I heard the other day that they were doing a nomination on Monday. On Tuesday. Imagine they were done on Monday afternoon. So when she went on Tuesday, she found that there is no nomination. Can you imagine? These issues of CV polls, Kenya, we have not arrived at those issues. We cannot be. We have not employed. If they want to do scientific polls, then let us also get scholars to be vying. Let us have a cap that it is only a degree and above that can go. Because if they are employing science is not for people who have not gone to school. So then we let's balance. Let them not bring this table at CG. They are doing the polls. Then wanasema hata mtu wa form 4 enda ukachukue ubunge.
You know, Julia, you've reminded me of a very interesting subject when you mentioned the degrees. The other day we had the debate that just died a natural death on whether legislatures should have degrees. And I want to bring two issues. Number one, these legislators, even the MCA, If you hear them talking about bursaries, you'd never think they would hold degrees and education at such low level kusema hata hatutaki. Na wao ndio wanasomesha hawa watoto. Then number 2, there's also the issue of, and it's a very controversial, and this is personal, if I want to work as a CC in the company, she was CC.
She was, yes.
Who endorsed her? Who approved her? It was MCAs. Do those MCAs have even a diploma?
I can share my experience.
Please
There is
do.
one who
Please
could not read the word challenge. You know, I was employed as a CC of health.
Yes.
So there's this MCA who went up to class 7. So they've been given the questions to ask. Then he's like, what do you think will be the challenge now? Shara. Now the speaker said challenge. He had to be
Prompted.
educated.
Yeah.
But
It is that serious.
and that is the person who is vetting me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he can decide hata umeanguka hii.
you don't
Umeanguka.
qualify.